The following is a semi-professional attempt at humor. The jokes contained within are intended for a mature audience. Not 18, we aren't cops, but we will occasionally say things that you find offensive. If you do get offended by our videos, make sure to keep any hate in the comments section where it belongs, or write about it on your blog. Above all else, try to have fun and remember, nothing matters. Alrighty, welcome to Nihilhalla. And today we're going to be playing the Talos Principle. For those of you that aren't familiar, this is a sort of philosophical puzzle game that sort of touches on a lot of things like, does life imitate art? Does art imitate life? Would computers have come about if man hadn't needed a solution to add faster? Are computers actually a creation of man? Or could computers potentially create
themselves?
A future for men? Like... that men being humankind, not men specifically.
Wow, you know what the nondescripts are thinking right now, Neil?
That I'm thinking way too much into this stupid puzzle game?
No. Oh my god, the fucking Nihilhallists. The nihilists on Nihilhalla are gonna play a philosophical game. They don't always get philosophical and political. What the fuck is this game gonna do to us, Neil?
Hopefully really bad shit. For their benefit. Alright, so the first thing you need to know about this game is it is incredibly visual. Did you ever play Myst as a kid?
Oh no, I loved the Myst series. Myst 3 is my favorite, believe it or not.
Exile?
Yeah.
I fucking love Exile too, dude.
Oh, really?
You know why I loved Exile so much?
Why's that?
Fucking, what's his name? Brad Dourif.
Oh, okay.
Is it Brad or Steven Dourif?
Shit, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
I know his last name's Dourif, but he played Wormtongue in the Lord of the Rings series too.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of hated Lord of the Rings, flame me later for that. Even though I kind of hated Lord of the Rings, I love that character.
Yeah.
I loved the character in who stole Ridley Sean in the very beginning of Exile. That's not a spoiler.
you said Wormtail?
Wormtongue.
Oh, Wormtongue. Yeah.
If I said Wormtail, I meant Wormtongue.
Yeah.
We were playing Worms earlier. We may or may not release that footage.
Behold, child, you are risen from
when
the
was
dust,
this game released?
And you walk
This game?
in
Yes.
my garden.
This was released in like
Hear
2011,
now my voice,
2012,
and
maybe even
know
2013.
that I am
Crew Team,
your
the same guys
maker,
that made Serious Sam, made
and
this.
I
Oh,
am
fucking
called
sweet. Love
Elohim.
Serious Sam. I know we've talked about it on the show
Seek
before.
me in my
And it was
temple,
produced by Devolver
if
Digital,
you are worthy.
which is the same guys that produced Magenta Nutcase Kitchen Floor, as as Yahtzee calls it. It's Hotline Miami for the rest of us.
Wow, this is really crisp.
Yeah, so this is the same rig that we're playing Metro on, and we have this frame capped to 60, and we have VSync enabled to make things a lot easier.
It seems a little jerky, but is that your sensitivity?
That's my mouse.
Okay.
It's doing that. I can slow things down a little bit and smooth it out if you like.
Yeah, it might look a little better for the nondescripts.
So a lot of people hailed this game...
Actually, can you look at the sun again? That filter is awesome.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's pretty fucking nice.
Yeah. Nice polish.
So a lot of people herald this game as just another Portal clone, which it sort of is, because it's sort of a physics puzzler. But I really, really like the environment of this a lot more than I like the environment in Portal. Because in Portal, like, the voice that's talking to you is just there to shit on you and tell you that you're useless.
Yeah.
And in this, the voice is there to sort of guide you and sort of like tell you what's going on.
So as you were saying, kind of in the story of this game, are we still in ancient human times? And
no, that's one of
Okay.
the most amusing things about this story. I think I can actually go third person here. Let me double check and see what the key is. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and tick off the graphics options. You'll see we're on Ultra for everything.
yeah.
And the only thing we don't have maxed out is anti-aliasing, because anything higher than 4x is indeterminable by the human eye. And at 4x, we're getting 2 passes of the actual edging filter and 2 passes of the post-effects filter.
Oh, okay.
So we're actually doing...
It's a neat little tidbit.
Yeah, we're actually getting 4x total anti-aliasing from that.
But as far as this story, is this the future? Is this supposed to be present? I mean, I know it's an alternate reality, but...
It is supposed to be the future.
Okay.
Supposed to be. And I want to see third-person view is hotel. Okay. There we go.
Oh, you're a robot.
Yep. So you're clearly some kind of like Asimov-esque robot. I don't think I can actually circle around behind myself to see my face, but I can kind of turn the camera fast enough and you can see the face turning around.
Alright.
And I'm going to go back to first person because it's a little bit easier to play this way.
Yeah.
But you can see my hand holding the... this is a jammer. This is the first tool we learned how to use in the game. And it is literally that simple. If you see a wall and you have a jammer, you can jam the wall.
Okay.
Very, very simple.
But can you pick up the jammer to use again?
Yes, but not through the wall.
Okay.
The game is coded very specifically so that you can't like physics glitch through that and end up with the jammer on the other side.
Okay, cool.
Although, one thing that I had to learn to keep an eye out for when I played this the first time is sometimes there are ladders that allow you to climb back out of an area that has been re-jammed as part of a puzzle, and you can grab the jammer and bring it over as well. But this is the basic game, and you know what? Maybe it'll be a little smoother for our nondescripts if I'm in third person, because I like to jerk the camera a lot, just because of the way I grip the mouse.
Let's see how it goes.
So this is a jammer here, and then over there we've got this guy. Now, I've played this before.
Is that an enemy?
Well, just looking at it, you would probably assume that it's probably not a good idea to get close to it, right?
Yeah.
And that up there, it's like anybody who's played a video game ever knows that that's
the red
turret.
line is bad.
Yeah. So, like, here's what happens.
Oh, no!
And then you rewind.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Prince of Persia in that sense.
Yeah.
You just basically you don't ever actually die. You just retell the story in a way that you don't die. Again, anybody who's played a first-person shooter ever knows.
Well, there's the minigun. Yeah.
Knows that a turret is probably a bad thing to like let sit around. My personal favorite way to go through this one is actually to pick up this jammer again. Jam this guy when he's a lot closer. And then because I'm one of those sequence-breaking assholes that, like, glitched Metroid, take the jammer with me.
Oh, wow.
Which may or may not have actually... Oh, a QR code.
Oh, really? Like, it'll work with a phone?
I don't know if it'll actually work with a phone. We can try it real quick if you want, if you got a QR scanner. I think I do.
Oh, man, let's try this real quick.
I know that our robot self is actually reading that QR code as well. Forgive us, nondescripts.
No, actually, the nondescripts can try this at home, actually.
Yeah,
and we'll all see if it works.
Unlocking my phone real quick to grab my barcode.
It's like we're living through the fans. Ooh. This is pretty cool.
Oh my god, it actually is the fucking text from the game.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's the text that shows up in the game. It's the same thing.
That's really cool. What a neat little thing.
That's fucking awesome, actually.
Well, look at a little thing we discovered about a game that you've had for a long time.
Oh my god. I never scanned the screen because I was like, whatever, it's just a QR code.
Well, hey, nondescripts, if you want, you know what, when we see these, we'll pause and maybe we might find some more Easter eggs or something.
Maybe. There might be like a URL hidden in one. Here's one of those ladders I was talking about.
Yeah. So, okay, everything's labeled out pretty good.
Oh, but now I'm kind of fucked. Yep.
So, not much story was given to you. It's just kind of, well, which is kind of like Portal. It's just, well, you're here in this garden.
Well, like I said, with Myst, it's pretty much the same as it was with Myst, because in Myst, you were just like, oh, I'm on an island now. There's a switch box in front of me. The fuck does it do? Well, I guess I'll flick it about 40 times, and then eventually I'll go explore.
Early, though, PC gaming, because there was only so much strength that PCs had in that time, you know, I've been a PC gamer since the 90s, honestly, so I remember point-and-click games like Monkey Island and stuff. That it was amazing at the time.
All across this land,
still, I feel like some of those games
for you to overcome.
Oh God, God's talking.
And within each, I have hidden a sigil.
All right.
It is your purpose to seek these sigils.
All right, we're finding
for thus you will serve the generations to come.
What generations?
And attain eternal life.
Woohoo! Oh, are we trying to reach the singularity?
I think so.
All right, get up close so that the nondescripts can do it. Yeah, if they want to.
Oh, this one's kind of smudged, though. I don't know if it'll read on a phone the same way. But it does, like, the message is exactly the same as it was.
Yeah.
There's also one of the internet connectivity features of this game is occasionally you will see, like, a sparkling white bucket of paint.
Yeah.
And you can paint your own QR codes on the wall.
Oh, that's awesome.
For other people to read. It's kind of like the message crayons from Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Or the crystal or whatever. That you etch into the ground.
No, that's really cool.
Alright, so I'm going to leave this thing here, because I can't take it through one of these. It'll actually... I don't know if it explodes or if it just drops to the ground behind me.
Oh, okay.
It just drops to the ground behind me.
Little barriers, more pop. But, yeah, early... I'll talk about early PC gaming on the next episode of Nihilhalla.
Okay. See you next time, Nondescripts.